We are going to throw together a quick and easy recipe today that is a great breakfast, lunch, or dinner option called a frittata. Frittata is basically a quiche minus the crust. So I have 10 eggs here and I have 2 more to crack. I thought I would save those to show you. I'm gonna add these eggs right into this big old pot of yumminess of eggs. Whoopsie daisy, take that out. We don't want that in. So we're gonna give it a whisk. Make sure all of your eggs are beaten well. In the meantime, before I started all of this, I did go ahead and spray a mini muffin tin. You can also use regular muffin tin or even a 9x13 pan for this dish. So there's lots of options with this. So I have my eggs all nice and incorporated. Earlier, I chopped up a bunch of vegetables. So I have some onion, some tomato, some green and red peppers, some, these are mushrooms, cremini mushrooms, and then also some carrot. So I'm gonna add these to this dish of eggs. We are going to add some salt and pepper and some herbs. So we have a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I measure with my palm just a little bit to give it some flavor. And then finally, we have some fresh herbs. I have some dill and parsley that I'm going to tear up and put in. I have fresh, but by all means, you could use dried herbs. This is gonna add extra flavor to the dish. We're just, again, tearing up a little bit of dill. Dill smells heavenly. And a little bit of parsley. Just gonna tear up those leaves of the parsley and add them in. Now, the one thing that is missing is the cheese, right? So we're gonna give this a little zhuzh around. Mix it all in together. Make sure those vegetables and herbs are incorporated in here. We're gonna use the cheese as a topping for this. So first, I already went ahead and sprayed this muffin tin with some cooking spray to make sure they don't stick. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this egg mixture to each of these muffins portions. Super easy. I use a measuring cup. Just captures all of that good yumminess. Put it right in. Now, what I like to say about the vegetables, or you can use whatever you have on hand. So maybe last night you had steamed broccoli and you have some leftover broccoli in the refrigerator. You could use broccoli. You could use zucchini. You could use squash. You could use pretty much just about anything. You can also pre-cook your vegetables if you want, but I have found that it doesn't really matter if you pre-cook the vegetables or not, that it cooks pretty quickly in the oven, and the vegetables do get cooked here when we are making them. So you've seen the majority of these put in here. All I'm gonna do is take a little bit of my low-fat cheese and put it right on top. Now these go in the oven. Now depending on which muffin tin that you are cooking them in, or within the 9x13 pan, the cooking times will vary for this dish. So keep an eye on them. Make sure that they are cooked all the way through. And there we go. How about this? I'm gonna pop these in the oven. They'll come out in about 10 minutes with the mini muffin tin. Fresh out of the oven. Look at these frittatas. They are perfect for a grab-and-go breakfast filled with yummy vegetables, the ones that you like the most, and topped with delicious low-fat cheese. Enjoy.